So this article came out 2 days ago. Certainly a heartfelt one. I do recall in the Bible it saying something about man's heart will fail them in the end days for lack of knowledge and fear. So here we have the thing that will not be named because I'll get the YouTube spanking, or we'll say it backwards. Divoc. You know, Divoc sounds a lot like a Divox, which a Divox was the demon of insanity. Look it up. And then we have the M word, but we won't say the M word, even though it's causing heart inflammation situations. But hey, take that Red Cross if you want it. Let's just read the article and hopefully not get in fucking trouble. There are all kinds of discussions about the potential side effects of the VC, and that includes heart inflammation for younger people. Check out the latest reports involving this below. It seems that the very rare side effect among people under 30 of the this with the that take the you-know-what lead to the fact that Belgium stopped using the that word there last month for the first 2 doses of people in the age group. Why do you say? Why? Well, the online publications of Brussels Times notes that younger people still receive the VC for their booster shot, a half dose rather than a full one, but I won't say that company or the VC name, is now recommended for the first 2 doses for all people below the age of 31. This is based on the advice of Superior Health Council. Oh boy. Okay. The decision for the basic that word there of 18 to 30 years is based on international knowledge of possible side effects that are very rare, or I would say common, but sure, rare. We took this decision as a precaution. This is what this person here, the spokesman for the that word there at the task force, told the Brussels Times. Preliminary findings from the Danish research have found that word resulted in an increased risk of inflammation of the heart muscle in young men following the first or second doses in comparison with the other, that one there. Right. You know, it reminds me of the scapegoat scene in I Pet Goat, right before they show the Psalms 23. You see the teacher standing there teaching the class. You see the chalkboard. You see George Bush. He turns to Obama, and you see the heart right underneath. You see it. It's right there. I'll add it just as a honorable mention, but it's not really honorable, and I really hate to mention it. But since others won't, someone's got to speak up. Who just released important VC-related news? Yeah, that WHO. Hooty hoo college boys, the joke's on. Well, anyway, there's no evidence at present that healthy children and adolescents need booster doses of that stuff. The World Health Organization chief scientist said on Tuesday. All right, so there's no evidence that says that healthy people should get it. All right, but there is no evidence at present that healthy children and adolescents need booster doses of this stupid lie stuff here that we have. This stuff here, no, I won't say stupid lie stuff. That's bias and me putting in my opinion, and I don't know everything. I trained in biomedics, very light, so my knowledge is, well, I don't know. I'll leave my opinion out and just read the article. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for it. But there it is. So this company says you don't need it and not to get this one, and that there's heart problems. But go ahead and tell me like the Tuskegee experiment and how they didn't experiment on people with that situation. So they certainly wouldn't be doing that on people now. No Georgia Guidestones, let's reduce the population going on. Never that.
Vote me one. Vote me one. Vote me one.
you see the heart there, right? I did a breakdown on that and about the effects of the heart, because the heart in this shows defects. There are clear heart defects in this picture. So there's nothing new under the sun. So when you watch these movies, you see predictive programming. You see the initiates for the lodge, see if they catch the signs. Catch these signs, how about that, right? That's what we got here. I took notes on this a while back. So I've done videos on this as well. But here's the heart. Here's just part of what it shows. So this was my iPet Goat notes. Missing the ascending aorta. Interrupted aortic arch is the very rare heart defect that occurs when the aorta does not develop normally within the baby in the mother's womb. And then they had reversed the red and the blue on the heart, which is the pulmonary artery. So they have the blood flow opposite. And then another defect was the pulmonary atria, the birth defect of the heart, where the valve that controls blood flow from the heart to the lungs doesn't form at all. And in babies with this defect, blood can have trouble flowing to the lungs and picking up oxygen. And then it was also missing a valve. It was missing the vena cava. And the pulmonary artery moves blood from the heart to the lungs, where it picks up the oxygen. Again, I've done videos on this with asphyxiation and how the Geneva Convention prevents asphyxiation during wartime. So if this is silent weapons for quiet warfare, and I'm looking at the biomedical side of it, and I'm looking at the entertainment side of it, and just looking at this, you know, I come to my own conclusions, but I'm really just putting this out there so other people can look at it as well. Sometimes I think, damn, am I out of my mind? I mean, am I crazy, or am I just educated? Because certain people say I'm ignorant, while others say I'm wise. And then I look at them and what they've studied, and, well, most of them haven't. So, you know, I like to do my due diligence and study, and I love having people like you guys who watch these videos to add to it and say, hey, what about this or that? Or if I'm off track, you could say, Joe, you know, I like that you put this together, but I don't know if I fully find it accurate. And then put your perspective out there, because I don't think I'm right all the time. I think I have a good basis in the parts I do know, but I love to expand my knowledge. So for anybody who would like to add any input, or even anybody who'd like to start doing panels with me and start discussing some of these things, that would be awesome. All right, you guys, wish me luck that I don't get another spanking for reading an article and adding in my notes. Just your friendly Jody Joe brainstorm.